It is one of BC's largest drug busts, and tonight 2 men are awaiting sentencing in connection with last year's seizure of $26 million worth of cocaine north of Port Hardy. The drugs were brought to Vancouver Island on a sailboat from Panama.
It was one of BC's largest ever drug busts. 1,001 kilos of cocaine seized last year on northern Vancouver Island. 2 men were arrested after docking this sailboat, the Huntress, in Port Hardy. And after a 2-month trial, both have been found guilty of possessing cocaine for the purpose of trafficking.
Good to see that the long arm of the law works sometimes, that all the criminals don't get off.
Carl Thomas remembers the heavy RCMP presence in Port Hardy in March of 2010, when the 13-meter Huntress arrived from Panama and docked in front of his marina.
I thought somebody must be coming in with a load of drugs.
RCMP moved in, arresting 39-year-old Scott Everett Peterson of Victoria and 38-year-old Vicente Serrano Hernandez of Mexico.
One guy walking around on a dock in red rain gear, they got him and handcuffed him. And then they went over to the boat, and there was a guy just getting off the boat, and they got him and laid him down on his belly.
The military had spotted the Huntress the night before. When the vessel did not provide accurate information on its identity, RCMP started surveillance and captured the Huntress meeting this black Zodiac, which made several trips to shore at Shusharty Bay, where police later found 37 duffel bags filled with $26 million worth of cocaine. Defense lawyers argued the case was circumstantial, and neither Peterson nor Hernandez was found with any cocaine when arrested.
The evidence simply wasn't good enough to reach the high standard that is required in a criminal case. This was a case where identity of the vessel was a critical item.
Peterson's lawyer questioned whether these surveillance images were enough to identify the Huntress, since the opening of the ground fishery saw many vessels out that night. A BC Supreme Court jury found they were, and sentencing for Peterson and Hernandez will begin Monday.
It's good to see them get convicted, and hopefully the judge will give them more than 3 months.
The maximum sentence for possessing cocaine for trafficking is life in prison. There is no minimum. The Huntress, meantime, remains in dry storage in Thomas's yard. He towed it out of his marina last year and suspects it will be sold by the Crown.